Hey everybody, I think we're live. I think my microphone's working all right. Let's make sure though. Can you guys all hear me all right? Music is playing. Music. Feedback is going. Here we go. Didn't your previous stream got copyrighted? It did. How do you know? Read chat. Has stream started? I think I'm lagging. It has started. We just barely started. Hopefully you're not lagging too far behind. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to read all that. It's more of that I was crazy once and they locked me in a room stuff, right? It just started now, I think. Yeah, how's it going, nerd? D-Bull, how's it going? Convert, what's up? What are you guys doing? Oh, I need to get stuff open here. Let's get going. Let's see, we got Godot or Godot, whatever. Here we go. And we're gonna need a sprite. I need to turn that music down a little too loud. There we go. That's better, and I'll turn it up on your guys' end so it's annoying to just you and not to me. Just kidding. Okay, and we need to get a sprite open, which is in Steam for me. Hi, Golden Pixel. The Golden Pixel, what's up? How's it going, Golden Pixel? Welcome back to another stream. Nerd, I'm making a Smash Bros game right now. Cool. I haven't played a lot of Smash Bros actually. Like there's people that like grow up playing that, but I've really only played it like a handful of times, if that. Heroes Hour. What's that? Getting distracted. Let's go. The A-Sprat. And my screen is turned down. I don't think you guys can see this, but I'm turning the brightness up on my monitor because it was really dark. Okay. All right, file open. Going to somewhere. Documents. I really need to make a backup. Get it in GitHub. What's it called? Cost, that's what it's called. ABC. Where the heck is it? Am I just not seeing it? Canon, darkest devlog. There it is. Spelled with a K. Duh. Oh man. So, all right. Getting going. Let's show off what we've done in the past. We made this end room. Past few streams, got all this perfected, all this art, pixel art, whatever, I don't know. Animations and stuff. It needs some more work, but it's passable right now. And then of course the transition, which we'll see right here. Fade out, fade back in. We need to work on this area because it kind of sucks. It's too dirty because we're using it as like our test area for when we were making all these sprites. But I think it's too dirty. I think we need some kind of something in the middle of the room indicating how he gets here. Maybe like a transporter or something, or I don't know. Artindi, your previous stream got copyrighted. It did. How do you know? Did you copyright strike me? Alright. I swallowed. Now I can talk. Like the characters are just goofy cats. Oh, in your Smash Bros game. Yeah, that's a smooth transition. I like that. It's simple. Like it's just the basic fade out to black. But it really adds a level of polish. Like when you don't have that, your game feels so just bad. Like it feels cheap. It feels like you just barely whipped it together and you didn't care. But when you do have a fade out, let's die so we can see it. See? It's like the simplest way to do a transition, but it's better than no transition. Like infinitely better than no transition. Artindi put classical music in the background. Basically classical music. As long as it's the right mood of classical music. Some classical music is kind of like, what the heck is this, you know? ChatGPT is nice for summarizing search for me, but I don't use it often. Why is everything floating? I don't know. Why is everything floating? Good question. Why am I just playing? Let's get to work. What am I doing? All right. The Eighth Symphony. From who? From which person? Are you going to add a death effect? Yeah, I'd like to add a death effect. I think that'd be good. Instead of just fading out, of course. A death effect would be much better. Looks like you don't even die. Yeah, because you can still move while it fades out. Not ideal. A death effect would work much better. Horror, 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 horror. And if the child cries, you put on FNAF theories. No deal. I don't know enough about FNAF to even care about any of the theories. Let me not have these candies right next to me. Here. Alright. Opening area, right here, in the chorus. Let's start by polishing it up. Let's see, how do I do this? I can just select. Yeah. So I'm just gonna right click and I think it'll get rid of things. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna get rid of most of these things. Is there a faster way to do this? Probably not. Like this. There we go. That was quick. Get rid of most of them, I think. Maybe we'll come back and put a few more of these in. The floor tiles, we're gonna just make them the basic floor tile. There. Let's check it out. An Artindi theory. My theories are so much cleaner. Oh, I missed a spot. Then we go out here, and for the most part, it's still pretty clean. We just have a few little things like these little blotches, a few debris. It's not nearly as ruddy looking as it's a little bit of dirt, but it's not nearly as bad as that opening area was. 'Cause that opening area was just like really grimy, just horrible looking. So I think it looks better now. We probably can add a few more in. Let's get rid of that little imperfection. Pencil. There. Perfect. I need to look up MatPat out of context. I will pass on that. Do a stream where you put Theodore's March from Carmen as the background music and have to play a MatPat out of context video every time the child cries. Whose stream is this, Coombert? That's what I'd like to know. Alright, can you guys even hear the piano music? Or did I just turn it down too much? There. Might be too loud now. Alright, so what do we put in here? What do you guys got any ideas? Like some kind of teleporter maybe? It's an even number of squares. Yeah, so it's gonna be like on an X here. So we do it like right here. I think these are 32 by 32. They might be 64 by 64, but I think if we do a 64 by 64 times 4, then that could be an appropriate size. Let's get that going. Close. File. Oh no. Cancel. File. Oh no, that was what we needed. Just needed to use a quick calculator. 64 times 4 equals 256. 256 by 256. Okay. Just as a test, we're gonna fill this in. bright stark red. Save as boy, now I gotta find it again. Documents, cost, environment. Let's do a new folder. This is gonna be opening area. We'll call this the teleporter. I spelled it wrong, but I don't care. PNG, save. So we should be able to find it in here now. I can't. Never mind. I can now. What? Stiluste? Or is it Stilust? How's it going? It's our stream. I'm gagging. I'm sorry. That's no fun. Lag's no fun at all. Okay, let's find this thing. Teleporter. Just plop it in here. Does it fit? It fits. It's a perfect fit. It's perfecto. My goodness. The player needs to be above it though. I don't know why it's so... Here, let's ordering, we'll move it down. Yeah, only have to move it down one. There we go. Big ol' square. Never mind, I can now. Fun fact, you can type 64 times 4 into any Asebrite text box and it will calculate for it. No way! 64 times 4. Boy, that's nifty. The things you learn. Britannian, thanks for that. That's really helpful. How many times I've gone to like a calculator or Google to do my calculations and then it turns out it's just built right in. Man, the people who've made Asebrite, they really know what they're doing. Okay, this color is not going to do, so let's open up the I think it's still under placeholder art though, which is kind of awkward, but floor tile set. So let's take this color, we'll make that the base color. We're going to add the border around. Just because maybe initially it has to kind of fit in with the tiles, you know. But it's going to definitely have something different about it to make it and do whatever it do. Finish the Doug video? Nah, I think I watched enough of it to kind of get what it was about. Just AI playing a child's game. I mean, there's not too much there. It's kind of repetitive. It's entertaining for something in the background, but yeah, no problemo. Well, thanks. Also works in Godot. Oh, really? I don't know. I mean, I guess they should just add that to like every single software ever. Then people just won't have to do math ever again. It'll be great. Problem solved. Get save it and just check it out because we can. Why not? Like that's just a big empty tile. Cool. Ready for us to add to it. It's going to be symmetrical, whatever it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn on symmetry right away. And we could just start messing with this, honestly. Like, I don't even know. What should, maybe some kind of circle? We could add like some kind of animation as well. Oh, excuse me. Wait until Artindi finds out. What am I gonna find out? What is it? You never know. You never got to know the secrets of High Demon Elgrim. Well, maybe I don't want to know the secrets of High Demon Elgrim. Okay, let's do something here. I think it'd be cool to make a circle. Let's do that. Let's make a circle. Circle time. Maybe we'll do it on another layer. We're actually going to do layers this time. Check it out. So, circle. That way I can turn this off and see where I'm putting my circle. I'm going to take this lighter color for the circle. So we'll do it from here. But that kind of works, doesn't it? Just gotta get it all to match up. Oh, I can just put it in the corner. It should work right there. Boop. Then we'll do another one. So I did that from here. Do another one from here. There we go. And then let's open that other tile set because it had some more stuff. Some more details that we might want. So here's this tile set, kind of has an open gap there. And we also have, there's the grate. Where's our sprite sheet? Is that under the, under environment? Yep, sprite sheet. Okay. So let's take this color. This is kind of like behind the grate color. We're going to fill that in right there. So now we have that going on. Okay, and then on this layer, I'll turn these off just for a little bit. And we'll use this one. On this layer, the light is gonna be bouncing on, like if the light's up here, then we'll have the highlight on this edge and the shadow will be on the opposite edge. So we're gonna cut out this right like this. I'm gonna take the shadow color and fill that in right there. And then same thing here. Oh, I did too much. Take that much and fill that in as shadow. I think that's what we want to have happen, right? So you kind of get this effect going on. But I want something else to be under. I don't want it to just be like a gap, you know? So we might do even more layers. I don't know. Hey Strack, how's it going? How you doing, Artindi? Also, I finally got the first version of my game out. Nice, Circle Guy. That's great. I'll have to play it sometime. I need to come join these streams more often because it's super relaxing. Oh, nice. That could be a bad thing, though. So, I think this transition is a little too stark, so there won't be any highlight on the portion that's just facing this way, right? Same here, we'll turn this highlight off. Up to there, I think, will be good. Down here as well. Crossed. There. Oh, and down here. It's a community post I made. Your choice to play it or not, though. It's in a community post you made. Oh, like on YouTube? Go to channel. You can see your channel. Community. See this one? New video soon? Probably not. If you have some spare money, consider backing a Kickstarter. Surprised to have sooner. Boy, it's summer in here, isn't it? Did you put it up on itch.io? Is that where it is? I'm not going to play it today. I was just getting distracted. Yes, on YouTube. I'm going to have to go. I'm lagging a lot anyway, so bye. I'll catch you later, Deeple. Sorry you're lagging. Saturn, let my family out of the basement, please. I haven't seen my child in 10 years. Boy, that's a long time. How do you know they're still, like, there? I mean, persistent, I suppose. Dynaboom, hello. How's it going? I haven't seen you in a stream for quite a while, actually. How's it going, Dynaboom? Well, when I zoom in and out, because this is a circle, these straight lines look like they've curved. See that? Maybe it's just me. You getting dizzy yet? Okay, I think we're gonna have to do this in like a couple layers potentially. I think I might have to. I'm gonna have to merge this down. Right, so that's all one layer, and then I'm just gonna delete this. And then we're gonna make another layer again. We're gonna take that color once more and put it in the layer below. That way, if I add another layer, check it out, here's where things get cool. If I draw something in between the two layers, I can have it move around underneath there, which I think is what I want. I'm pretty sure that's what we want to have happen. Because now I could draw something like, let's find some metal. Let's find a metal color. File, open, oh, I already have the floor decoration sheet up. Floor decoration. Did we ever get it? Oh, yeah, I could do this lighter color. Let's do that. So now I could have something like this, right? Got that guy in there. And I can select it all and then do this. See what I'm doing? See that? That's pretty cool. Zoom, 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 zoom. Okay, so we're gonna do that, but I think I'm gonna try to actually center it on the, yeah, we'll try to center it there. And then add a little bit of extra something to it, I think. We have to add a shadow, which will be on the layer above. Okay, so we're gonna turn both these layers off, and then we're gonna add a shadow by going to like black, and then just going like here for the shadow. And we will add that. Oh, this is gonna be hard. How do I add it? I think there's a way to just add it as an outline. Oh, where'd my darker outline go? What happened there? Did I delete that on accident? I did. How'd that happen? Weird. Okay, maybe we'll just do it by hand. That's fine. It's boring, but I mean, we know how to do that though. So we could just sit and chat. What do you guys want to talk about? While I hand draw all these lines in. Yeah, we'll do it faster. We'll use the line tool every once in a while. That didn't work. What's new in your neighborhoods? What's your favorite flavor of ice cream? I like mint. Mint like chocolate. Mint chocolate chip. Ooh, that's good stuff. Oh, see, I could have drawn a line there because it's steps of 2 all the way down. Ah, well. What's your favorite ice cream? And why is it mint chocolate chip? Answer both those questions. I strongly dislike mint ice cream. Oh, I'm sorry. Not everybody's perfect, I suppose. Not just kidding. I don't actually eat a lot of ice cream, hardly at all. So I don't really mind most flavors of ice cream. But if I can choose, I do enjoy some mint ice cream. It's pretty dandy. Maybe it's just that green color gets me. Wait, can you taste flavors? You said something about not smelling. I can't smell things, but I still can't taste flavors. I've noticed since I've lost my sense of smell, I like salt on things more. And I already did like salt on things, but now it's like I just salt everything like crazy. So yeah, we're gonna add it here now too. I can't taste flavors, but I can taste colors. Red's my favorite. What's the name of the software you're using? This is called Sprite. It's the best pixel art software in the world. You can get it on Steam, or you can get it directly from Sprite on, I forgot what website. It's probably just asprite.com or something, but you can just Google Sprite or Bing it or whatever search engine you use. And then You can also potentially get it completely for free if you want to compile it. If you have a compiler, then you can get the source code and just compile it and basically just get it for free. Old versions of Sprite you can also get for free, but it's missing a lot of features that you get used to and you don't even realize are like super useful until you don't have them. I've tried some of the free versions before and they're pretty nice still. Wait, I can do that? Yeah, you can get it for free. Also known as Adobe Entertainment Sprite. What? I also found it strange that Sprite isn't on Steam. I know, right? It's my most played software on Steam. I have yeah, over 10,000 hours. Although to be fair, a lot of the times like I'll turn this on and then I'll be coding, right? I'll have this work on one sprite and then import the sprite and be coding for several hours, and this is just on in the background. So I wasn't literally doing pixel art during that whole however long that would be, you know. So okay, we're only going to add the shadow to the bottom sides, right? But now I need to add this back in. I'm not sure how it got deleted, but we'll add it back in. It's not too hard. We'll start here while we keep chatting. This is easy to do in chat. I can multitask while drawing just simple lines. No problem there. Hi, silly people. Hey, how's it going? Verby10, what's up? What are you working on? We were talking about ice cream and why mint flavored ice cream is the best. And everyone agreed. Like a lot. Like I hope you don't disagree, because you won't belong. So I'm sure you agree as well, right? Look up Google translated history. I don't wanna. I'm working here. You gotta do better than that if you're gonna distract me. Most of the time when someone just says, look up this thing, unless it's something that's like really different, which most of the time it's probably not gonna be. It's not gonna work to distract me. You gotta be more creative than that, Coomberg. So you find it weird that Blender is on Steam? Oh, is Blender on Steam too? That makes sense. There's nothing on Steam. There is nothing on Steam. No, I'm being serious. Someone actually paid to get their game called Nothing, where you do nothing for the longest time you can. Interesting. And that would be a game, actually, because there is an objective. All the weird things people put on Steam, huh? Isn't there like a game that's like crazy expensive as well? Bro, give up on HE lore. I shared a thing on Discord and someone said it was the equivalent of coding my game in assembly and using Paint 3D instead of Blender. I still am not sure if it was a compliment. Someone who has never seen this program before saw it the other day while I was using it, and they're like, oh, what did they call it? Oh, they said it was like, what is that? Photoshop, but the Minecraft version. They're like, is that the Minecraft version of Photoshop? I was like, yeah, pretty much. Cool. So now, no matter where this goes, the shadow will still be cast as we rotate this, right? Which works perfect. So, and then if we export this in layers, then I can layer them and still have access to move this part right here. Yeah, this will be great. And there's a shadow being cast on it while it's in the appropriate angles. So that's good. It works. I mean, I use GIMP, so that's something. GIMP's hard to use. Well, maybe it's just me. GIMP's pretty popular though. It's open source, so that's a good thing. Numbrick, hello. What's going on, Numbrick? How's it going? Glad you could join this stream. What are you working on? What are you doing? I have nothing and played for like 7 minutes. You have nothing of what? How's it going, Potato King, though? I didn't say hello. Looks like they locked Coombird in again. Minecraft version of Blender is called Blockbench. Look it up. Blockbench sounds cool. There's a voxel engine out there. I forget it's like Magic Voxel or something like that. It's really cool. I want to use it just to make art sometimes, just because it's like really simple to make voxel art. I've seen some of the stuff people have made with those, but I just never have. Maybe one day I'll make a voxel styled game, because I'm an indie dev and all indie devs do that, apparently. Okay, I don't like this. This is bothering me. We gotta get rid of that. Looks stupid. Looks uber stupid. There. Much better. Oh, that's not gonna work. I gotta turn these off so we can get the right color there. Look, it's gonna be a big... Oh wait, no, it's fine. Okay, and then here as well. Bring the shadow down like that. Ta-da! Okay. No. So now to save these, we're gonna... Oops, wrong button. I'm gonna make more frames, and we'll remove all the layers out of each frame except for one. That way we can export each layer separately. But then we'll also, we'll go back to, we'll still have one frame where we have everything. That way we can visualize it while we work on it. We'll export it now. Yeah, we'll export as teleporter, but we're gonna do PNG. Save, yes. Okay. Oh, teleporter 1. That is a PNG. We'll go 1000. Oh, it's just 1. I don't have to make it larger. I'm used to making it 1,000 times larger. When I do pixel art, I'll make it larger so it will show up, so you can see details when you post it in like Discord or something. Yes, agree. We should probably save it now as an ASprite file because we have layers. ASprite file, save. Perfect. Artindi, look up the worst languages of Wikipedia on YouTube. Amharic Wikipedia tells about New World Order. Crazy, but I'm not gonna look it up. I'm not sure if it would be do something as far as possible. I'm trying to read through your typos. Or try the highest percentage and do nothing the longest. I'm not sure if it would be... Oh, to do something. So the game you're talking about. The game where nothing happens. Can you speed run? Oh, the game Nothing? Yeah, it'd be impossible to speed run it. Speed running only works if the conclusion of the game is a win. You can't speed run games that don't have a winning condition. Well, I guess someone's technically won Tetris now, but you can't speed run Tetris. Or what's another one? You can't speed run Project Zomboid because you never win in Project Zomboid. Right? There's no winning victory. So it's impossible to speed run a game unless you win. You can speedrun Tetris. Well, now that someone's apparently won it, it used to be that Tetris never would end, and you just play until you eventually lose. But any game where there's only a lose condition that you're trying to avoid, like a survival game, almost all survival games only have a lose condition where you die. You can't speedrun that because you just don't die, right? Like, imagine Minecraft didn't have the Ender Dragon. How would you speedrun Minecraft? You just do nothing. Like, you can't. Yeah. There has to be some kind of condition you're trying to achieve. It can't be a condition you're trying to avoid. So technically there's still one more win condition on Tetris, is there? Like on the original Tetris, if there are points, you can speedrun it just to a certain number of points. Yeah, but a certain number of points is not objectively set by the game, unless it's objectively set by the game as the win condition or as the number of points you're trying to achieve. Then you wouldn't be able to speedrun it. But yeah, otherwise you would if speedrunners officially set 1 million points as the goal or something for speedrunning, then yeah, you could do it. It'd be more of a subjective, well, it'd be objectively measurable, but a subjective goal that you've set. So it's not really subjective, it's more just one that you set outside of the game. So what is the highest percent speed? What is the highest percent runs? What are those called? Maybe not speed runs, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure either. You mod Minecraft to add the Ender Dragon? You mod Minecraft to add the Ender? Hello, Brainiac Gamer. How's it going? Welcome. If there are points, you can speedrun just to... Yes. So technically, there's still one more win condition on Tetris. What is it, though? Call of Duty Zombies? Is that what it is? So games have 5 types of objectives. They are, it's a win condition, lose condition, win-lose condition. I gotta remember what the other ones were. I gotta look it up. Hang on just a second. I'm gonna find it. File, open. Hang on, I'm gonna find it. Somewhere here. There we go. Found it. All right, so there's a win condition, a lose condition, a win-lose condition, perpetual win condition, or performance-based. So these are the 5 objectives you can have in a game. But for Tetris right now, the game fails on you because it uses RAM or something, so it'll stop on you effectively ending the game. However, the other win condition is to work the game a specific way to go further. In my opinion, now people are like, oh, because the game fails due to technological limitations, then you've won the game. In my opinion, that's not actually winning the game. I feel like that's just that's not having good enough technology to run the game properly. If you had good enough technology, Tetris would continue forever. There is no actual, this is the end. So I'm going to say, officially now, Tetris does not have a win condition. Although there's that guy who said he won Tetris, he beat Tetris. That's because he played it until the technology couldn't keep up with it. I say that's invalid because that's not how Tetris was designed to be won. It's just a flaw that came up because of the technological limitations. Look up retro video game mechanics explained on Tetris. Nah. That sounds like something interesting that I would watch, but just not on the stream. It's a little hard to explain. Yeah. COD Zombies OG maps don't have win conditions. Yeah, because that's just a survival game. Like, you just play as long as you can until you lose. It's a lose-only condition. So for a game with a win condition, that's most games. Lots of games just have a win condition. A lose condition is less common, but for example, Call of Duty Zombies is a lose condition only, because you just play as long as you can until you eventually lose and see what your score is. But then there's win-lose, and those are most sports games like football or soccer. You are either going to win or you're going to lose, and usually you're playing against somebody else. So by the end of the game, you've either won or you've lost based on certain measurable metrics. Perpetual win are games like, if you ever played Slither.io, I can bring it up, Slither.io. Here we go. right? You ever played this game? This is a perpetual win condition. Your goal is to become the biggest snake. See, there's a leaderboard up here. Your goal is to become the biggest snake and then hold that position as the biggest snake. Another common, I guess, kids game is King of the Hill, where your goal is to stand on top of the hill and stay on the hill for as long as possible. So in this game, you never lose, and you don't really ever win officially. All you're trying to do is achieve a certain condition and hold it for as long as you can. So it's perpetual win state. And then the last one is performance based, and that's things often also in sports, like in golf or bowling. If you were to play bowling by yourself, because you can play bowling by yourself, you don't need to play with someone else. If you play bowling by yourself, your objective becomes performance based. It's just to do as best as you can, potentially trying to beat your past record. But if you've never even played bowling before and you're playing by yourself, the goal is to just achieve the best score that you can. There is no win and there is no lose when you're playing bowling by yourself. There's only how well did you perform. So, yep. It's getting points performance based. Is getting points performance based? It depends on the game and why the points are being rewarded, but typically points are a way to measure your performance. Yes. Okay, let's actually implement some of this in here. So we have the teleporter. This is going to be the base. I'm actually we're gonna name that base, but we're gonna add a child node here. We're gonna call this the teleporter, misspelled of course. And we'll make this a child of that, and then we're gonna have to add 2 more animated sprites. Or not animated sprites, just sprites. So we got base, we got inside, then we have panels. So the base will be this layer. Did that work? Oh no, it's this layer, my bad. And then the inside will be this layer, and then the teleporter 3 will be the panels layer. And I don't know why it's so offset. What the heck? Oh, that's because it's 0, 0. And this one. There we go. So now we're going to take the base and just set that back to 0, and then move the whole teleporter down by 1. So now the player will be on top. Let's check what it looks like. Games like Tetris and Flappy Bird are performance based then. Yes. Yeah, I suppose they would be. Well, Tetris is like, no, actually no, because you can lose in those. So you are measuring your performance, but you're also trying to not lose as long as possible. So it's a little bit of both, perhaps. But and yeah, actually, yeah, I think the main objective is performance based, but the additional objective is also lose. So yeah. Okay, there we go. We got that in there, and now we just need to make this spin. I think that'd be pretty cool. Perhaps. Seems everybody's got some more interesting things to do today. There's quite a few less people on stream today. Wonder where everybody's at. Okay, we can make it spin right here. Add an animation player. Take this guy. Oh, we gotta add a new animation. Spin. We'll make it take 1.5 seconds to go a full circle. It's pretty fast actually. That's okay. We'll do the inside. We're gonna just take the rotation, key it in, and after 1.5 seconds. We're going to have the rotation go 360 degrees. And we'll set it to repeat. Then on ready. Well, we can even have it start before. Animation player dot play spin. There we go. Looks pretty cool. I think we need something to hold it up, you know. Let's add some bit of detail to this top layer. Just a little bit like that. And uh-oh. I'll have to do this one a little wider so it's symmetrical. Let's make that one wider too. Okay, then we'll add some appropriate shading in. Hello, Akai the creator, what's going on? The thing is, the floor goes round and round. Sure does. That's the way we like it. Oh, wrong side. Realized I forgot to add shadow to here. So again, we can talk about whatever now. You guys been playing any fun games lately? I'm working on a video right now where I talk about kind of an older game, but also one that just came out on its 1.0. They finally finished having it in its pre 1.0. I don't know what do you even call it. It's still being developed stage, although it's technically still being developed, even though its 1.0 is out. They haven't quit. But yeah, I'm making a little video on how that's going. It's taken a long time. A lot of effort going into that one. And highlight here. More shadow. There we go. Okay, and then we also need to add these shadows right here. That way when the spinning thing passes beneath, a shadow will be cast on it. There we go. This will look a little bit better, I think, because then it's not just a floating thing. It'll be a full circle up there, you know? Let's check it out. Where'd it go? Here we go. Oh, I need to copy the layer over. Export. Why would I want it as a GIF? Like, just do the thing you're supposed to. There. I kind of think these should be wider. That way, you can feel like you can, oh yeah, I can walk across that. Which, I mean, you can walk across any part of it, but you know what I mean? But also, I'm going to add a light. Add light 2D. I'm going to make this a child of inside. Well, yeah, if I make a child of inside and I position it right here, will that interrupt the animation? Or does it move with it? Yeah, it does. Perfect. And then we go to a circle light. Where's the circle light? Dang it. Light. Oh, I called it round. I'm so good at naming things. And let's change its texture scale to like 3 times as large. And then we'll make the color, I mean, we could do white, right? But we will turn down the energy to 0.6, 0.4, 0.6. And then I'm gonna add a second one. This one we're gonna have it be smaller, and yeah, that way it's a little bit more intense right around it. Let's go 0.6 here, and then have its intensity be like 0.8. So it's a little bit more. Let's go 1 actually. So it's brighter right next to this, but then dimmer further out. But then we're gonna enable shadows. We'll do that one. I think I have it on. Oh, I can't remember. Do light, floor light. Let's look it up. Make sure we're consistent. Well, I was listening to the stream in the background. Sounds nice. Well, thanks. It's mostly Kevin MacLeod's music, probably making it sound nice. 6, that's what I have it. Okay, let's go back. Let's make it all the same, 6. And then the other light, we'll do the same to shadows enabled, 6. Let's check it out. See how it looks. Yeah, just add a light to things. It makes it look really good. That's cool. Look at that. What is it? I don't know. Something for Pat to figure out. Games like Tetris and Flappy Bird. I already read that. What are you doing? We're trying to make this this opening area a little bit more interesting, JCat. Trying to, like, it was just empty. Like, you just spawn in. I'm trying to give some kind of reason or something that the player can latch on to and be like, oh, maybe this is causing him to spawn here. So I don't know. Just trying to make it look good, a little bit more intriguing. Something for Pat to pick apart later when this game is famous. Except, isn't he? I think he's not going to make YouTube videos anymore. Isn't he quitting? So, who knows? Something for Pat to pick apart later when he decides to start doing YouTube videos again because he gets bored with his life. So, sounds like a good idea. I might do as well. Was this new stream in the background? Oh, okay. You can listen to it in the background. That's cool. Actually, I mostly listen to streams in the background too. So, looks really cool. It's like a weird eye or something. But we do need more details of some sort around in the room or something. It needs more. Something more. Not sure what though. We could just like freestyle some extra lines in. I used to do that on a past game that I made. And I just take the brighter color and draw whatever, right? Like that. And then you take the shadow color and then you just put it in on the appropriate side. And it ends up just adding a little bit of like oh, extra tile texture, you know? It's like, oh, I guess there's some kind of paneling or tile here. Oh, it's this side. And there's nothing there. But then we'd have something here. And that kind of works. And we can add like a little extra square over here. That's a little weird. Let's make it its own panel. Does that work? That's hurt my brain. Why is that so weird? Get out of here. Didn't like it. We'll just do more lines. There we go. What is the game about? It reminds me of Hotline Miami. Yeah, it's kind of that straight top-down thing. It's kind of cool. The game is about, it's an inverted roguelike. I'll show you. So you start here, maybe if it'll show. Oh, I'm here. You start here, and you work your way across 5 randomized rooms. You get to here. It looks kind of like this when you're playing. You got a big sword, and you fight everything. Super OP when you start, but each time you get to this room at the end, which is this room, which is your objective, then you get to save somebody, which is, I mean, that's what you're trying to do. So you'd be like, I'm going to save her, and I'm going to use this key to save her. But each of these keys give you an ability. So you have all your abilities at the beginning. Instead of gaining them as you go, you lose them as you go. So it's basically an inverted roguelike. So then you save this person, use, I don't know, your shield ability or your attack speed ability or your attack length ability. So if we do that, let's do attack length. Now I don't have quite as big of an attack. It's much smaller, see? Now I have to do it again. 5 randomized rooms, randomized enemies, and try to get to the end, but I'm weaker. But also, not only that, not only do you become weaker, but you also make the environment stronger, because if you look, all these enemies have symbols on them. Different types of enemies have symbols, or even the floor has symbols on it, like this saw has a symbol. When you get to the end room, each of these people have a symbol. Power is being directed to them, but if you save them, the power will be directed towards that element in the environment, making it harder. So if you were to save this guy, for example, that would make all the saws on the floor become active. So now, instead of just this one being up and these 2 being closed, all 3 of them are up. But you can't jump over it if you jump. Just an extra obstacle. And eventually, you lose all your powers, and all the enemies become stronger. And then you have to play through once more, basically with only 1 power and 1 environment not fully strengthened to save everybody. So that's what the game's about. Ta-da! Let's draw more lines. I'm going to see if this works. If it doesn't work, I mean, it's not a whole lot of work to make these lines. So, yeah. You know. Low effort for something that might not work. Oh, wrong side. Wrong side. Shadow goes on this side. Greetings, Mr. Streamer. Well, hi, Simcaj. I think I've seen you in the stream before. How's it going? In the chat before. Your name looks familiar. So you got to play it strategically near the end Nice game idea. Yeah, that's the hope. True to my own advice, I haven't really done any playtesting yet, which is bad. True to my own bad advice for my How to Fail series. Not the best thing ever, but hey. Okay. I do think maybe just the one side needs to be larger. But then we also run into another problem. If these are too large, how would the light shine through? Like, I don't really want to have to code that in, right? So like if we look at it now, the light is just on all the time, even when it passes under these. Which it should like cast some kind of shadow, even with how thick those are. But then if you're like, well, if the light's large enough, then maybe it's alright. Yeah, that's the thing. If I make it large enough, it will block it completely, and then you wouldn't be able to, there would be some kind of shadow cast. I don't want to do that, though. I think it's fine. I could try to make it skinnier. I mean, you can just walk over it. I don't know. Could we make it look like it's glass somehow? Maybe that's the solution. Put some glass in. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. Yeah. Solution found. So it's going to be on this layer. Be a layer of glass. We're going to go like over here. We're going to go uber transparent. Like continuous. Like that. Then we're going to select all of those. Take the line tool. We're going to go wider, slightly less transparent, and draw some lines through this thing. Hang on. The lines need to be consistent. Maybe make it shinier. The glass. Is this spinny light decoration? Yeah, it's mostly decoration. It's supposed to give some kind of hint of like maybe why the player respawns there all the time. So we're basically just making the spawn platform for the player, you know. Just trying to make it look good. Oh, the music stopped. Wow, it's been an hour already. Start it up again. Same boring piano music. But hey, no copy strikes. Xbox 360. Ah, light. Oh, does that happen on Xbox 360? I hope not. I don't need Xbox trying to sue me. Maybe some small little circle lights next to the spawn point. Some small circle lights. How so? What do you mean? Okay, I need to do this right. I'm going to turn this back off. Wait, yeah, there we go. Maybe if I turn off that layer, we're going to go down to this layer because there's nothing on it. I'm going to draw this. I'm going to draw it like that. Well, I need to draw it longer than that. Let's draw it nice and long. It's hard to see though. Maybe I can draw over here instead. There, that angle will... Oh, nope, I got a jaggy. Can you see the jaggy? You guys see that? See, like it's steps of 2, or it's steps of 3 all the way down. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Till you get to here, that's 4. Wah, wah. Maybe we can just go like this. Oh, give me the right one. There. Problem solved. Okay, now I'm gonna lengthen it. I need it a little much longer than that. Now we're gonna magic select it, hit Control B, and now it's a brush, which is exactly what we need for right here. So now I can magic select this, turn back on my brush, and I will only draw right there, but it'll be consistent line all the way across. And we can even make one like double thick if we want. Like that. And then down here, we'll do one, turn the brush off. We'll do one that's only that thick, but we'll try to keep it. Oh wait, I need that selection still. So we'll go right here, down here. Hopefully this lines up all right. Right there. Does that look like glass? I think we need another skinny one up here though, actually. Hold on. Hold on one moment. Get the angle right. Boom. Is that it? Nailed it. First try. Glass. Save. Export as. Export. Yes. Yes. Agree. Let's check it out. Let's see. Like 4 little bulbs around the circle. I mean, it looks like glass, sort of, right? Oh no. Oh shoot, I'm late again. Yes, smooth move. Just kidding. Is this the opening intro? Yeah, this is going to be like the open area, or the starting area. Rotate it 45 degrees to avoid copyright. The 360, Xbox 360. Maybe some small little circle lights, like 4 little bulbs around the circle. Oh, like little lights around here. Might be good, or just right outside the circle maybe. Well, we actually have those actually. Hang on. Hold up. Wait a minute. I can just import those in here. Instantiate environment lights, floor lights, right into the scene. We'll put that as part of the teleporter, maybe. Yeah. And then boom, except they're behind, which is awkward. So let's make that not part of the teleporter just for a second. We're going to move the teleporter down 2. Now let's see, is it still behind? It's still behind. What the heck? Let's keep going. 4, 5. How far can we go? There we go. So we can actually just put these circle lights straight up right on here. Boom. Then duplicate. 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 How's that? That's looking kind of fancy. Fancy pantsy. Kind of dig it. Oh, I remember what I wanted to do. I'm silly. I was going to put the controls on the floor, right? So you spawn in and then you can see what buttons you're supposed to push. So let's do that too. Yeah, outside. It looks as if the light source is on top of the glass. Does it? Yeah, I suppose it does. How do we fix that? How do we fix that, chat? What do we need to do? What do we need to do to make this better? How can we make it not suck? Like when it's right underneath him, he turns into a light bulb. It's like, oh, oh, oh. Same with these ones. Woo! Woohoo! I wonder if there's a way to turn that off. Let me see. The player, I think it's the, what's it called? What is it called? Light occluder. Cool mode. Clockwise, counterclockwise. What if we switched it to clockwise? Let's see. Let's find out. Nope. Still lights up like a Christmas tree. How about we switch it to counterclockwise? Probably won't make a difference, but who knows? Where'd it go? Let's try counterclockwise. Oh, that's just the player scene. Whoops. Now he's just constantly lit up. He's like, whoa. That's funny. And that's because the shadow is being cast by the far side of him instead of the... Is it? Is that what it is? I can't tell. He's glowing like a... something that glows. Think of something witty that glows, and that's what I was going to say. I promise. Oh! That's funny. I don't mind it. If he's next to a light, then he'll shine brighter. So there's that. Which actually, if we do it that way, then we could add normal maps. We could still do the normal map thing. I think. I don't know. Let me catch up on chats. How to fail at streaming on YouTube. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Someone has to say it. And you have to hit the lights in a specific order. Wait. Maybe add a secret boss if you hit the lights in the specific order. That'd be crazy. So are you planning on changing some of the main game mechanics, or are they settled? They're pretty much settled. I do have a lot of variables that I can tweak and adjust. So based on player feedback, once I actually do some play testing, which we'll see how much play testing I actually do, then I can adjust things to make certain things harder, faster, you know, all that sorts of stuff. So if the game feels like it's dragging too much, then I can make the robots just a little weaker, or make the player movement just a little faster, or whatever else, right? So I can tweak little things without putting very much effort into changing anything at all. The only game mechanic that has yet to be really implemented is the player shield, because right now you have the shield. If it pops, then you just wait a little bit, turns back on. Zoop. So the downside to that is it has the potential to break the pace, because if you take damage, you're like, oh no, I took damage, then you just be like, I'm just gonna hide, not do anything till my shield's back on, and then go, right? Which I think it would be better if your shield only turns back on by killing robots. So like if it gets turned off, then it's off until you kill some enemies. Then once you kill enough enemies, it'll turn back on. That has not been implemented, but that's just something that would be added. Like it's additional. It's not really subtractive. So I'm not too worried about adding that or anything else, or any other balancing issues. So I'm going ahead and polishing it, because whatever needs changed shouldn't remove or add anything too dramatically. Also, one part of your glass is lighter gray than the rest. Really? I think this shadow has a problem now. Shadow on the glass. Because it's not taking into account that there is a light shining there. But maybe it shouldn't. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Oh yeah, right there. Look at that. How'd that happen? My goodness. I'm so bad at this. How did that happen? It doesn't look like it's here. What is that? Did I misclick or something? Oh, it's because it's because I left it on this layer. My bad. All right, fixed. Ugh, that's funny. Okay, we do need to fix this glass though. Like, I think maybe the rest of the glass needs to be just tinted a little bit more. So if I take this color and then do that, will that fix it? If I take this color and make it just a little bit more white. Why is it doing everything? Oh, because I'm on the wrong layer. Ugh, I'm an idiot. Is that too much shine? Let's try it like that, just with the glass a little whiter. How's that look? It's so bright. Like, it's insanely bright. I think these 4 lights are like just too much maybe. I'm gonna move them out a little bit further away from the player. Let's take them out to here. And let me actually turn on snapping. Yeah, it can be consistent. Let's put them like on the X. Oops. Put them on the next X in the room. So the room is properly lit, but I think those were just a little too close because these lights are definitely bright. Let's try this out. Only area with vents in the room. I could add, well, yeah, I could add more vents actually, just to the outside bits. That's this floor decorations bit. Check it out, vents. I even have a fan that I can animate if I wanted to, but I can go like this and then pop it in. Boop. Oops. Do a big vent. Let's see. A little bit of style to it. Okay, that's a lot less intrusive. The lights that were up close, it was a little too strong, I think. That does feel like glass, though. One thing, though, this shade is just too dark. It's supposed to be a shadow for what's underneath, but I think it's too dark. I think I need to go something like this, maybe. And then we'll just click that away. Oh, wait. Click that away. Then fade that right there. Let's try this. Oh, we have to restart though. You mentioned that at the end game you lose a lot of your abilities when you save all of the people. What if you can leave 1 or 2 behind, so you have to think about what abilities to keep? I don't know. Yeah, by the end, so you run through, save 1 person, lose 1 ability, run through, save 1 person, lose 1 ability, and so on. So on the very last run through, there's 1 person left to save, and so you have 1 ability left. So as you play, you get to choose which abilities you're keeping and which components of the environment you're buffing. So maybe I'm not understanding quite what you mean. Also, wouldn't it be cool if there was more people to save than the game shows in the single playthrough, to add some randomness to the game? Oh, that would be interesting, but then I'd have to draw them. So it would be cool. I agree. I think it would be very cool. but I'm not drawing any more people. I already have to draw them like 3 more times besides this. Like this is just the 1 time. I still gotta draw each of them at least 2 more times before the game is done. So yeah, there's that. Or just give the player a bomb necklace, so that way they are constantly moving. Oh, like if like in that movie Speed, if you stop running, you will die. I feel like some of the machinery, like the saws, should have blood splats. Ew, gross. And just for fun, add the jump scare enemy that scares you if you AFK too long. Like on those scare you little shows where like the zombie face pops up from the bottom of the screen. Nobody drawing a lot. So that way they don't stand waiting for the shield, lol. Yeah. It's like, oh, you stood still for too long. See, people cheese that stuff though, because then they'll just like strafe back and forth just enough to count it as moving. I'd have to like actually put some effort into it to make it work. All right, what am I doing? What were we? Oh, we were improving this. Oh, we were gonna check it out. Did I export it? Export, 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 export. And then we'll run it again because they're distracting me. Robot dog. Now it's too bright. It looks stupid. What the heck happened? What did I do? I thought I made it darker. Oh, it's because it's not as dark. Let's try that. File. Export, 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 export. Oh, wait. Cancel. File. Export. I accidentally selected the thing on. Yes. Yeah, agree. Alright. Now let's see what's going on. Why is it lighter? What the heck? Freaking get out of here. Let's do actual like darkness. There. Let's see if that works. It's probably just gonna be the same thing that I started out with, but I won't realize it, and I'll just be like, oh, it's perfect, I love it, and really I didn't change anything at all. What? Oh, I didn't export it. Did I export it? I don't think I did. Agree. There we go. Yeah, it just looks the same as when I started. That's okay. It actually looks like glass now though, right? A little bit. A little bit. I could put something like these vents a little closer. So it's like, yeah, there's glass here. But then I don't know. It's probably fine. It's good enough. Something different. Something better than what it used to be. I was going to add some... Oh, yeah, that's right. We're going to add the controls. Boom. Controls. Okay, that means we're going to get rid of this thing. Not like that, though. Like that. Much more efficient. Controls. So we got W. A. S. D. I feel like they need to be bigger. Yeah, they need to be a lot bigger. Crap. Ooh, you meant actual controls. Yeah, like the actual buttons you're gonna press. So let's do this. Let's do the line tool. Do W. Can I do a W? Can I have a W, please? I'd like to buy a vowel. Can't ever get it to match perfectly, can I? Oh, I'm messing up. The highlight's on the bottom. Shadow goes on the top. My bad. Whoopsie. Whoopsie-doodle. Silly me. I was like, why does this look so stupid? It's because I was making it stupid. Duh. Okay, that's much better. W, now we need a same size A. Maybe I can take that. No, I can't. Just go like, let's get the line tool. The line tool. Let's go that way. That looks like a good egg. A good egg. Looks like a good egg. There we go. Shadow will be on this side. And then this side. And then we can put some right there. Right? Good enough. Let's go a little deeper though. A, W, A, S. I need an S. Give me an S. Give me a something. Alphabets. Who needs them? Will this just look like a 5 if I do it all like sharp like that? A little too tall. Actually, it was fine. Shh, don't tell. Vowel machine broke. We only got consonants. Ah, man. Freaking alphabet restaurants. I'm never going again. 2 stars. Would come again. That looks like a 5, not an S. I need to curve it out. Make it curved. Curve it. The curvature. Turns out the earth is curved. Can we do that? No. I can't do that though. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Why is this so hard? Okay, we're gonna make this curve too. Silly me. That looks so dumb. Why does it look so stupid? This is too long, maybe? Maybe this is too much. There, that looks a little bit more balanced. It's smaller than the A though. Maybe we can raise this up by 1. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Nailed it. First try. Instead of telling what to do, show them. Do you plan on finding sound effects on stream? I do. Yep. I plan on doing pretty much all the rest of the development on stream. Except for like a few minor things, just boring. So. Oh, you meant actual controls. Yes. Like trap them in a room with a droid blocking the exit out. Instead of telling people what to do, show them. Yes, exactly. I thought you meant like a control panel for the teleporter. No. Yeah, no, not those kind of controls. I believe that the only thing that you should spell out or tell your player directly, for the most part, there's exceptions. The only thing you should really tell your player directly, ideally, is what buttons to push. Because, I mean, they need to know that. Everything else, though, should be taught somehow in-game without you needing to, like, tell them in a wall of text. And so that's what I'm doing here, is I'm just saying what buttons you push. And everything else in the game, the player should be able to learn just by playing the game. At least that's the goal. So we need a D now. Make this D a little bit squared off as well. Well, the D was easy, wasn't it? Easy peasy. Pumpkin squeezy, or however this thing goes. D. Why does it look stupid for some reason? Is it supposed to be like that? I need it to look like tile, you know? Put some shadow on that side too. I don't know. Shadow goes through? No. Light goes through? I don't know. Maybe it's close enough. Maybe it doesn't really matter. Who knows? Okay, we'll put them in their orientation now. And then we add some lines to it. Some lines. So focused, I stopped narrating. Every stream I do that. Pretty much every stream. What the heck? Okay. Put this here-ish. Can I actually just copy this, remove this bit inside, and then, actually I'd need to remove everything inside, wouldn't I? Copy, paste. Oops. How's that look? Stupid? Or super fire? There's no between. It's either really good or just horrible. Oh, I don't know. There's something off about it. Nah, it looks good enough. Now let's make a mouse. I was gonna say you should make a little control panel with a key, speed, gas gauge, and such. But the only keys in the panel should be WASD. Little control panel with speed, gas gauge. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure what you mean there. Make the top rounder. How to fail at writing text. Don't be mean to me. Alright. And the mouse. Let's draw a mouse. Mouse. Nailed it. First try. I could just make it, I'm such an idiot. I could just make it look like paint. I don't need to make it look like chips. Ugh. So dumb. I already have like a paint anyway. Where is it? We're gonna redo that whole thing now. Floor hazards. It's right here. Here's my paint color. Man, I'm so dumb. Boom. Painted. Okay, well that's what we're gonna do now. This is a little off though. Need it to match. Make things symmetrical. Great. Gonna redo this. Boom. And then we'll just do that. There. Painted. Except it just looks stupid now. Why am I so dumb? Why I dumb? Okay, we'll do this and this. Move this down. Fill that in. We're gonna make everything a little bit more rounded because it'll look better. In my professional opinion. There. Look at that. So much easier. WSD, mouse. Although you only use the right key. Wonder if I can show that somehow. I can just fill that in. There. Export. Maybe visit Kenny for the prompts. Maybe I should. Kenny, the expert at icons. The icon expert of us all. That works. WASD, mouse. That's it. Those are all the controls. You don't do anything else. That's it. There's nothing else. I need to make a custom cursor. Somebody actually already said that. Cursor. It's one of those. Can I keep up with it? Run! It's too hard. It's too fast. I can't do it. I can keep up with my sword. Far outpace it, actually. Salvaged. Is the W off center or is it optical? I think it's optical. It's pretty centered. Although I do have a pixel out of place. Get out of here. Oh wait. Get out of here, stupid pixel. Stupid off-center pixel. Okay, the S might be off-centered though. That looks kind of stupid. There. It's a lot easier to draw an S when you don't have to like turn it into a tile. That's a little awkward. Look better on that side. I think. Oh, and the A is off center. Wow. Only professionals here. The D. Let's make the D. Is the D too tall? It is. It's too tall. For all the OCD people out there, they'll be so grateful. The W button has an extra bright pixel on the top left, so it's not symmetrical. Oh, is that that's the one I got rid of though, right? Yeah, I think it was an extra pixel that was right there. It looks stupid. But don't worry, we took out the stupid. It's gone now. It can't hurt us. It can't hurt us anymore. And we'll export. Export. Nailed it. Look at that. So pretty. I could add just like more paint decoratively. Like some like cosmic looking paint. I don't know. I could do more than that. Just so it doesn't make these feel like they stick out. But yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do they stick out too much? Do they look dumb? This isn't in a good spot. There, that'll make me happier, I think. Now make a cursor as a treat. I feel like that deserves its own stream. It's actually not that easy. In a past game I made, I had to make a custom cursor, and boy, that took a long time. I went through so many different iterations before I found one that actually worked and liked. Yeah. Looks pretty good, but I think maybe, well, I don't know. Because, like, for example, we could turn back on the symmetricality, get this a little bit, and we could do things like, well, let's do the line tool so we can have it look like computer-ish looking bits, you know. Then we could do a circle here. You look techno-punk or cyberpunk-ish, I don't know. Do another circle. Everybody likes circles. Just for example, just whip that out real quick. We'll see what it looks like when I actually export it. Yeah, look at that. See, and if I added more things like that to the outside of the circle, sort of had it blend with these just a little teeny bit, it makes these stand out a little less, like they almost belong in the world, you know? It still helps the player know exactly what they can and can't do. Well, exactly how they can interact with the world, and that's it. And then they have to figure out what they could do, but it's all really intuitive after that. I like that. It does look pretty good. Oh, we should add some more random symbols like we have in the end room. This is getting me exciting. This is getting me exciting. Am I exciting yet? It's getting me excited. Right, like these symbols, right? If we could add a bunch of those down the sides as well and be like, what does that mean? You know, let's do it. Let's do it. The way we did that though is I took this, I just kind of like this, and then and then we go and delete. We kind of fine tune them. Oh shoot, it's symmetrical. Maybe that's okay. No, it's not. We gotta do this like different. I don't want these symmetrical. It's writing. I mean, come on. It's gonna look kind of like a Chinese or a Japanese character. Let's turn that off. But also not at the same time, because they're definitely not those. Oh, I still had it symmetrical. That's okay, we can come back and do that. Okay, and then so for these, all we do is we just kind of, we have the randomization already there, but now we can just come in and make it look a little bit more official, right? It's like, oh yeah, this does look like a symbol now because we added that, right? And this one we'll do like that. That one we'll make it a little straighter on these edges. I know we already did that one, but now it looks a little bit better. This one we'll do like so. This one's kind of wonky. This one's weird. That works. Foreign characters. Do you have something special for a sprite, or does the sprite change when it's exported by default? Like in the game, because I've exported it directly into a file here somewhere. What did I call it? Oh, teleporter. Right, so I've exported the file directly here. Right, you can see it here. I've exported the file directly to here, and this is the file that I'm using. So when I update it and then I open Godot again, then it just is like, oh, this file's different now because I've saved it or exported it. And so then it just automatically updates in the game as well. So yeah, if you, that's because I exported it. I've saved it as an ASprite file so I can still have layers. Sometimes I'll just save it as a PNG, and all I have to do is hit Control Save, and then it just updates right here, right away. So it's kind of nice for that. Okay, let's line them up a little bit better. Do the same thing over here, but we got to draw a new new symbols. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's actually really fun drawing these. Oh, didn't very much work. This one looks pretty simple already. I don't know. Maybe we'll just attach it here. So it's actually connected. It says Kung Pao chicken. Oh man. The W button is an extra bright pixel on the top. Oh, I read that. I'm starving. Go eat some food, brother. Go eat some food, friend. A lot of times it just comes down to making it symmetrical. Then it looks like a symbol. Looks like a turtle. Oh, I have like 9 over here. That's okay, it can be asymmetrical. Sometimes it looks better when it's that way. Save that. Export it. Let's check it out. Well, there's only 4 people watching. Everybody's like, man, this is boring. That looks pretty cool. I like that. That makes it look like there's something intelligent. Sort of. Well, it kind of just looks like random scribbles. But, I mean, it's you know, looks legit. I should add more of these symbols in different places. Well, actually, no, I don't want to add too many. Because they show up on the enemies and the hazards. And I don't want to confuse the player. Like, I want them to be able to be like, oh yeah, I've seen that when they get to the end room, you know? So then when they get to here, they'll see the same symbol, potentially. Hopefully that's the goal. They'll see this symbol and be like, oh, I know what's going on now. That's the idea anyway. That's why we came up with those symbols in the first place. So it's a little bit more lore-friendly, or not, in-game friendly way to tell the player what's going on, without just outright saying what it is, you know. So, and hopefully these will just be seen as decoration, and they don't confuse the player for when the symbols are actually used for game mechanics. But yeah, you observe more than 4 people. It's an off day. Usually I'm sitting around at least 11. But typically it'll bounce between about 11 and 30. So I think everybody's just bored today. So maybe we'll end the stream because ain't nobody watching it. Anyway, thanks for the one person who's still here. Everybody's leaving. We're gonna end the stream now. I'll catch y'all later, the one person who's still here. I'm gonna end the stream now though. Maybe we'll find people on a busier day. K-Lab. Lol, next time. Hey, glad you could make it. Oh, a few more people dropped in just as I'm ending it. Maybe we'll do another stream later, but I don't know. Maybe I'm doing too many streams and people are like, yeah, I can always watch another one, so then nobody shows up. So you've been lurking the whole time, and now you're the only one still lurking. uh, that's funny. And there's a lot of there's people who are usually here for the streams, and a lot of them are just not here, or maybe they went to bed or something. Like Coombert's usually here. Strack shows up frequently. D-Bull shows up a lot. There's a guy named Other Vincent who's here like all the time, but yeah, he's not here. I don't know what's going on. Everybody must be chilling, or maybe they're all just relaxing now that GMTK Game Jam's over. They're like, oh, I can't take any more game dev stuff, and so they're all just out. I'm here too. Glad you're still here. Yeah, I haven't had a stream quite this dead in a long time. So I don't know. Maybe they're just like, well, that's a boring subject. I don't care to watch that. Maybe I need more mystery in my thumbnail. This one is Indie with Artindi opening area and animations. Everybody's like, that's boring. The thing is, when we do at a certain point on one of the streams, I'm gonna be I'm playing a GMTK Jam 2024 game right now. Nice. On one of the streams though, I'm gonna be drawing a thing, and anybody who's in the stream, I'm gonna draw something that shows that they watched the stream, and it'll be up to them. Like I'll draw some kind of symbol that represents them, and it will show up in the credits. So the screen that we're gonna draw will be special, and only people who are here for the stream will get to see it, or will get to actually be in it. So yeah. Hopefully everybody makes it for that one, but but yeah, that's the stream for today. I'm gonna end it because there's nobody here. You count as nobody, whoever this last person is. Is it Clib still or M Sheng? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's end it. Catch you guys all later. I'll see ya next time I stream. I might stream again on Friday, or just listening. Yeah, or we'll see. So yeah, bye bye.